What's up everyone? So today we're working on my Toyota Tacoma. It hasn't been featured in a video in quite some time. I just haven't had any time to work on this project. But today it's not really a mod that we're working on, it's more of an interior accessory. I did this on my last Tacoma as well. I really liked it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And this is today's project. I'm going to be installing these LED lights on the footwells of the truck, so driver and passenger side. Hopefully you can see that they are blue. Obviously because the truck is blue, all the lights, the dash and everything is blue. So I'm running the blue theme. I'm going to hardwire these right to the fuse box to my fog lights. That way I can turn them on and off and have them separated from the headlights. So that way if I want to shut them off, I have the option to do that. So here's everything laid out of the package now. It's actually really hard to take out, but it is all hooked up to this battery backpack here that it comes with. My only concern now is I don't think I have enough wire here to reach the fuse box. And if I do, I'm gonna have to figure out a longer wire to use, but I'm gonna go ahead and mount these up first. So I just fed through the passenger side one, kind of just between this hole on the back side of the center console. I'm going to mount this pretty much right underneath the glove box right here. I don't think I want it attached to the glove box, so let me see. Oh, the glove box opens way up here, so we are good. On my last truck, it was actually on the glove box itself. So I'm gonna hear it down below here, and then we can move on to the other side. I now have both sides done, and I'll just show you guys the driver's side. I just adhered it to the back lip underneath. I have both of the wires aiming towards each other, so that way the power box is right in the center there, and you can see obviously it works that way. I'm not sure, I don't think I can use the internal fuse box or the interior fuse box. So looking underneath the hood, if I pop this fuse box, you will see on the diagram here, the fog lights is this back one right here. So now my only issue is I need to get a wire that's long enough to run it to that fuse box. So I need to figure out, I need to go out and buy another wire because this one is way too short. I need to splice both of these together and then run it to that one up front. I just got back from the store now, and here's my extra wire. 25 feet is the shortest that they sell, so that is what I had to get. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the red wire from each one, which is the power, splice those together, run that to the fuse box, and then do the same with the ground wire. I think I'm going to be using a screw right up here. This seems to be the easiest one, but I have to make sure it's not around the brake or gas pedal. So now I have the driver's side wire here. The passenger side is all the way back here. Both ends are stripped and ready to wire together. I have my other wire that's going to connect both of those to the ground wire. I'm going to be using one of the washer nuts all the way back here. Then I'm going to run this wire underneath the carpet and meet it all the way into the back side here. That way it's free of the brake pedal and the gas pedal. I didn't point out before, the screw I'm using is actually way up here, so I already have that wire done. It's behind the carpet all the way to the connections here. What I'm working on right now is further separating the red and black wire to give myself a little more wiggle room. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect those two, have a little bit more for the black and red wire, and then I can splice them together. So just to recap everything for you guys, I have the ground wires all connected and ready to go. The reds are the power, obviously. I have that wire laid out, so that's gonna hook up those three. I'm gonna run it underneath the carpet just like I did with the ground. So you'll see the ground now splits up to that wire. The power wire I have running along the outside. It's gonna come up inside the door right now. Let's go around to the front. This is what I have so far, just running it through this line here. I'm gonna figure out a better way to do that. I have it looped up underneath, under the hood, and all the way down to the fuse box. This is the fog lights right here. So I'm gonna pull that out, splice the end of this, or strip the end of this, wrap it only around one of the 4 posts. That way, in case for whatever reason the lights do something, the fuse box will still do its job and prevent anything from going wrong if there was something to go wrong. This runs off a 12 volt, so it's really not gonna use that much power. I'm gonna go ahead and hook it up to that. Then I need to hook up the other side again. And with all the wires now connected for the ground and the power, I went ahead and just took some electrical tape and taped them all together. Now I can just kind of stuff this back behind all of the carpet and everything so it's really out of the way, nicely hidden. All right guys, so it's a couple hours later. I had to do a little more research on what I was going to do because I couldn't get it hooked up to the fog light switch. This is my final setup. When I turn the headlights on, there go my lights. So they are hardwired to the headlights. I wasn't able to do the fog light switch. I think I have to do some kind of different relay or different wiring for that. So up in the fuse box, I found that this one right here was another headlight fuse. So I wrapped the wire around one of the four on that one. So now with this fuse popped out, I'm gonna show you guys, it has 4 prongs on it. The one that's closest to me is the one that actually sends power to this. So I've already went ahead and gone around the circle on which one will work with the headlight switch. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it around that one nicely. Go ahead and make sure it's nice and connected when I go ahead and push that back in. And now you guys can see that it's just sticking out of the side there. I'll go ahead and put the cover back on. Wire still runs around the same way through the side there and then up underneath. I do need to clean this up a little bit more. Electrical tape is not holding, but that's all I had at the moment. So I can need to figure out how to clean that up a bit. But I was able to tuck this wire. You no longer see it. It actually runs right behind here. And then just as this is the only portion that you can see with the door shut, and even then it's very hard to see. So this is my final setup. I'm glad I got it working. Again, I don't think I can use the fog light switch unless I wire it a different way. And I haven't mentioned it just yet, but this whole project has cost me about $35, including getting the electrical tape and the extra wire. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button. I will see you guys next video.